My beloved child, stop right there. Do not take another step away from what I placed in your heart. I see the thoughts forming in your mind. I feel the heaviness pressing on your chest. And I am speaking to you now with urgency and love. I can't let you give up on this. Don't you dare give up on this. You think this is the end because it feels hard. You think the silence means I have stepped back. But this very moment, the moment you are closest to walking away, is the moment I step in and hold you steady. This is not coincidence. You did not find this message by accident. I am interrupting your doubt before it steals what I have been building for you behind the scenes. What you are about to walk away from carries more purpose than you realize. That dream, that healing, that relationship, that calling, that promise you have been praying over, I planted it. And if I planted it, I am not finished with it. Something is shifting even now. There are movements in places you cannot see. If you quit today, you will miss the unfolding that is closer than you think. Listen carefully, my child. The pressure you feel is not proof that it is over. It is proof that it matters. And before this message ends, I will reveal to you why the battle became intense right when you felt most tired. But first, I want you to do something bold. If this message is speaking to your heart, like this video as your sign of agreement with me. Share it with someone who is quietly thinking about giving up. Let them hear my voice too. Write in the comments what you are believing me for, because when you declare it, your faith strengthens. And stay close. Subscribe to this channel so you do not miss the words I send to steady you in this season. My beloved child, I am not watching you struggle from a distance. I am standing between you and surrender. You may feel weak, but I am strong within you. Do not scroll past this. Do not silence this moment. Something sacred is happening right now. I can't let you give up on this. And I won't. My beloved child, I know why you are tired. I know why your shoulders feel heavy and why your prayers have become quieter lately. You have been strong for so long. You kept showing up when no one applauded you. You kept believing when there was no visible evidence. And now you are wondering how much longer you can carry this hope without breaking. I saw the night you lay awake, staring at the ceiling, replaying every decision in your mind. I heard the sigh you released when no one was around to hear it. You have asked me questions you were almost afraid to speak out loud. Did I misunderstand you? Was this really from you? Why does it feel like I'm the only one fighting for this? My beloved, not one of those questions offended me. I was right there, closer than your breath. You feel embarrassed for even thinking about giving up. You tell yourself you should have stronger faith by now. But I do not see weakness when I look at you. I see a heart that has been stretched. I see someone who has poured out more than they thought they had. You are not failing. You are fatigued. There is a difference, and I need you to understand that. You have been carrying silent disappointments. The door that did not open. The conversation that did not go as you hoped. The progress that seemed to reverse overnight. You smiled in front of others, but inside you wondered if it would always be this hard. You have felt overlooked. You're gone. Even replaceable. And though you tried to shake those thoughts away, they lingered in the quiet moments. Let me tell you something tender and true. I have counted every tear. Not one fell without my notice. I saw the effort no one else applauded. I saw you choose integrity when it would have been easier to compromise. I saw you pray again even after you felt disappointed. You may feel unseen, my people, but you are fully seen by me. You have also been afraid to admit how close you were to walking away. You thought if you said it out loud, it would mean you lacked faith. But bringing your weariness to me is not unbelief. It is trust. I would rather you collapse into my arms than pretend you are unshaken. My beloved child, you are not crazy for feeling this tension. You are not dramatic. You are not too sensitive. You are human, and you have been carrying something that matters deeply to you. Of course, it hurts when it feels uncertain. But hear me clearly. Your exhaustion does not disqualify you. Your questions do not cancel my promises. And your tears have not weakened your calling. I see you completely, and I have not turned away. My beloved child, now let me open your eyes to what you could not see while you were drowning in discouragement. The very reason this has become so difficult is because it carries weight. The resistance you are facing is not random. It is not proof that you misheard me. It is proof that what you are holding is valuable. You thought the pressure meant you were failing. But pressure does not mean failure. Gutter means preparation. When gold is refined, it passes through fire, not because it is worthless, but because it is precious. What I am forming in you cannot remain fragile. It must become steady, rooted, unshakable. And that strengthening often feels like strain before it feels like growth. You have also believed that the delay means denial. That because it has not happened yet, it will never happen. But my timing is not punishment. It is protection. There are details aligning that you cannot see. There are conversations happening beyond your awareness. There are pieces moving into place that would collapse if they came together too soon. If I gave you everything the moment you asked, you would not yet have the structure to sustain it. Listen carefully. It is not over. You mistook silence for absence. But silence is not absence. There are seasons when I work beneath the surface, where roots grow deep before fruit appears. You have been measuring progress by what is visible. I have been measuring it by who you are becoming. You also believed the struggle meant I was displeased with you. That perhaps you missed a step and this hardship is correction. But I do not discipline you through confusion and despair. I guide you with clarity and love. What you are experiencing is not rejection. It is refinement. And refinement is never a sign that I have withdrawn my hand. Here is a truth you must hold tightly. If this assignment were insignificant, it would not face such resistance. The enemy does not fight what poses no threat. The intensity around you is revealing the importance within you. And the reason you cannot find peace about quitting is because I have placed conviction in your spirit. If it were truly time to let go, you would feel release. Instead, you feel unrest at the thought of surrendering. That unrest is my loving interruption. You have been interpreting the battle as a stop sign. But it is not a stop sign. It is a signal that you are nearing something that matters. Do not confuse opposition with instruction to retreat. Sometimes opposition is confirmation. My beloved child, shift your perspective. What feels like breaking is building. What feels like loss is pruning. And what feels like the end is often the doorway to the very thing you prayed for. My beloved child, come closer and let my words steady your breathing. You have been bracing yourself for disappointment, preparing your heart to soften the blow if this does not work out. But I am not preparing you for loss. I am preparing you for endurance. That endurance is not a punishment. It is the bridge between promise and fulfillment. You have been staring at the size of the mountain, wondering how you will ever climb it. But I never asked you to conquer the whole mountain in one day. I asked you to trust me with one step. Just one. I will not overwhelm you with the full map of your future. I will light the ground beneath your feet. That is how we will walk this together. You think you need overwhelming strength to continue. But what you truly need is steady trust. Strength grows quietly when you decide not to quit. Every morning you rise and choose not to abandon what I gave you. You are becoming stronger than you realize. You are building spiritual endurance that will hold the weight of what is coming. Hear me clearly. What feels delayed is not denied. I am not withholding to harm you. I am positioning to bless you. Timing is not rejection. Timing is wisdom. If certain doors had opened earlier, you would have stepped into rooms that were not ready to honor what you carry. If certain answers had come immediately, you would not have developed the resilience required to sustain them. You are not behind schedule. I do not operate by human deadlines. I am weaving together details you cannot yet see. There are hearts being softened. There are paths being cleared. There are obstacles being removed quietly before you ever encounter them. Even in your waiting, I have been actively protecting your future. My beloved, you are not carrying this alone. When your hands feel too weak to hold on, mine are wrapped around yours. When your faith trembles, I do not scold you. I support you. I am not disappointed in your exhaustion. I understand it. But your tiredness does not cancel my promise. Do not define your destiny by your current emotions. Feelings shift like wind, but my word over your life does not move. I declared purpose over you before you ever felt confident. I called you before you ever felt ready. And I will complete what I began in you. There is fruit attached to your perseverance. There is breakthrough attached to your obedience. One day you will look back at this very season and realize it was strengthening you, not stopping you. It was fortifying your foundation, not tearing it apart. So stand again, my beloved child. Not with frantic energy, not with forced optimism. Stand with quiet confidence. I am with you in this. I am sustaining you through this. And I promise you, you will not collapse under the weight of what I have called you to carry. My beloved child, now the moment has come. You had heard my heart. You have felt my nearness. This is where you decide, not in fear, not in pressure, but in trust. Will you place this back into my hands instead of dropping it? Will you choose to believe that I am working even when you cannot see the evidence? I am not asking you for perfection. I am asking you for surrender. Give me your doubt. Give me your timeline. Give me the part of you that wants to walk away. And in exchange, I will give you peace that steadies your spirit. You are closer than you think. What feels like the breaking point is often the turning point. Do not let exhaustion make a permanent decision for you. Rest, yes. Breathe, yes. But do not quit. The story I am writing with your life does not end in abandonment. It ends in fulfillment. Right now, in this very moment, I want you to whisper, I trust you. Even if your voice shakes, even if tears fall, let that be your declaration. Not because everything is clear, but because I am faithful. I go before you. I stand beside you. I remain within you. What I promised will unfold in its appointed time. And when it does, you will understand why I could not let you give up on this. Be still now. Let my peace settle over your mind. Let my assurance quiet your racing thoughts. You are held. You are guided. You are not alone. I am your Father, and I am not finished. My beloved child, as you choose not to give up, you are stepping into obedience, and obedience always carries seed. When you sow into this mission, you are not supporting a channel. You are helping my voice reach another weary heart standing on the edge of quitting. Every super thanks, every PayPal donation becomes a seed in the soil of someone else's breakthrough. Did I not tell you that when you sow generously, you will reap generously. This is not a distant verse. It is my living promise to you. The light you help release will shine into homes you may never enter, and hope will rise in souls you may never meet. If this message strengthened you, imagine what your seed can unlock in someone else who is barely holding on. This is your moment to act with faith, not hesitation. Do not miss the blessing of being part of another person's restoration. When you give, you are pouring oil into a lamp that must keep burning. You are sending rivers into dry places. You are placing bread into the hands of the hungry. And I see it. The PayPal donation link is waiting for you in the description, and the QR code is before you in this video. This is not coincidence. This is invitation. As you sow, I will breathe upon your seed. I will multiply what you release. I will return it to you in ways that overflow beyond money, peace, provision, open doors. So give boldly, sow faithfully, participate in what I'm building here, and watch how I move in your life as you move in obedience.